Hey everyone, Jeff here from Six String Obsession. I did a previous video called how to install an end button on your guitar, and I showed you how to put it in the neck of the guitar. And I did receive a question: what if you what if your guitar does not come with an end strap button on the bottom of the body, or the lower end of the body I should say. When it comes to the body of the guitar, which is this part, here's your top and your bottom. I know this is called the waist. I'm not sure what this part of the body is called. Anyway, some guitars may not come with that, so I did get some answers on how to put one in, so I'll show you how to do that today. As far as what equipment you're going to need an Endpin, which looks like that. Sometimes they come with a washer. This one doesn't, but it's a very inexpensive guitar, so I'm not going to worry too much about this for a youngster, and it's more like almost like a toy, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Okay, so the one other thing that we need to be concerned about is to make sure that we're going to drill the hole over here, but we really need to make sure that we're going to be putting the screw into some solid wood. If it was just the width of this part, I mean, that's only like 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch, and that wouldn't hold. But I looked on the end through the sound hole. I looked, and inside, glued there, is what's called an end block. It's on the inside, and it's about 1/2 inch thick, so it will give support to that. And pretty much every good guitar that's made by a quality name like Martin or Fender, Yamaha, Takamine, and Taylor, all those, they are going to have that there. So, and most of those already come with your end pin over here. So anyway, so it's a block of wood on the inside that we're going to be screwing into. So we're not going to worry about putting too much stress on the thin veneer or whatever that wood is right there. Okay, now if I wanted to be real accurate, I can measure the distance between here and here, and with the ruler, and then divide by 2, and that'll be the exact point. I'm not going to worry too much. I'm just going to eyeball it. Again, if it was an expensive guitar, I really would pay attention to that. But let's say if that was 2 inches, I'd pick an inch in between there, and then I'm just going to eyeball it up between these 2 frets here. I'm sorry, between these 2 end pins, between 3 and 4 here. So I'm just eyeballing it up, and I'm going to do a little starter hole right here so that my drill bit doesn't move on us. Okay, I can see that there. Okay, here, this is the drill bit that I've chosen, and by putting it in front of our screw that was supplied, let's see if I can get close enough so you can see. You can see the turns of the screw, and someone corrected me last time. I can't remember right now what those turns are called, but you can see it on either side of that bit. I don't know if you can see it from that picture. I want to make sure that the drill bit hole, the drill bit I use, drills a hole that's slightly smaller than the overall diameter of this screw, so that when I do screw it in, it will dig into that wood and be tight. I've got a little piece of masking tape that I'm going to use that'll guide us to how deep to drill. Okay, here's how the screw fits in. So I need to drill this length. Okay, so I take my screw, line it up there. So that's how much I have to screw, and so that I know my distance, I'm just going to go ahead and put that piece of masking tape so that way I won't drill too far. Okay, so I've got it lined up. I want to make sure you can see this. I'm going to go ahead and screw that in. Okay. And I'm not sure about how good the quality was, so that kind of felt soft, so I'm just going to go ahead and screw it in by hand here. I don't think I need a big drill to do it. I think it'll be okay just to screw that in by hand. Okay, again, if this wasn't more an expensive guitar, I'd make sure that there was a soft felt washer underneath. There may be. It depends. I'm not sure. Okay, but this is a very inexpensive guitar. That was probably pine, or just, it was a very soft wood. So it wasn't a real hardwood, which a good guitar probably would be hardwood, so it would be easier. And they also use different things, not always just a screw type in, but they also have kind of like a tapered, like a white plastic end pin that they may use. So this feels secure. I'm going to go ahead and put a strap on next. Okay, so I take one end of my guitar strap, and it's got the hole there. I place that over our end strap button, and then the other side, just going to strap that one up just behind the nut and under the strings. This is just a shoelace I have, an old shoelace. Okay, and then I trim those ends, make it a little neater so it won't get in my way. And look at that, I'm in business. Hooray! Okay, here's our finished product. Straps on, and Grayson's playing his guitar. Oops, sorry. Rock and roll. Can you say rock and roll?